One of the wonderful things about classical music is it's totally language agnostic. It's one of the things that we saw, an interesting opportunity to explore a field that perhaps was a little unexpected. You put YouTube and classical music together and it doesn't necessarily make sense on paper. But it was one of those things that there aren't many companies that can lay claim to being truly global, and I think YouTube is one of those. And it was just a fantastic opportunity to put together people from all around the globe, regardless of background, regardless of language, but they sort of spoke this one common universal language of classical music. What we tried to do, I guess, was bring a bit of personality to the classical music world, and that's not it's not through what we were doing, but through the people behind it. And I think that what YouTube does, from a sense of authenticity and personality, it brings out the personalities behind the musicians. And I think audiences, it really resonates with audiences when they actually see a bit into the lives of the people on stage, rather than an orchestra as a mass of people in black tie that's just a unit. It's actually the personalities and the human stories behind it. There are personalities in every orchestra, and letting those run free using the technological tools that we have at our disposal, I think, is a really important thing for people to embrace. Interesting thing for us was how many streams there were on mobile. So we had 10% of streams were on mobile phones, and it's great to talk to. I had a couple of friends who were travelling through France at the time and couldn't watch the concert on a computer or at home, and they were on the train in France going from Paris to the countryside, and the train had Wi-Fi, and they watched the whole thing on their mobiles with earphones and loved it. And I think that's again just this sort of symbol of experimentation, and that's the future, that embracing people wherever they are will consume great quality content. So I don't think that we need to say the only experience you can have of going to a concert is the live one. I think like people always said that video would kill television and television would kill radio and all that sort of stuff, and it's consumption just goes up rather than cannibalizing different media. And I think that's the attitude people have to look at. You can either see the wave coming and you can paddle against it, or you can grab a board and surf with it. And I think that the people who are saying, okay, we have our live concert experience, but we're also going to complement that with interesting technological explorations, are the ones who are going to benefit.